I know the gun issue can seem totally overwhelming, but there are great people out there doing amazing things. You just have to know where to look. Oh, is this the music we're using?
Hi, Sam.
Oh, and this is the puppet?
There's a cable. Sorry, Sam.
You're just a sock with eyes, attached to like a whole man. It's fine.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't actually know where to find hope. Oh, maybe the person on the other end of this phone knows how to fight the gun lobby.
Hello?
Hi, Sam. It's Shannon Watts from Moms Demand Action. How are you?
Oh my God, Shannon Watts! You're calling me in the middle of a special I'm doing about guns. This is so weird.
If you don't know her story, the day after the 2012 Sandy Hook massacre, Shannon, a mother of 5, started a Facebook group calling on Americans to reduce gun violence.
I had 75 Facebook friends. It wasn't like I was a social media phenomenon, but it was like lightning in a bottle.
And now?
We're not only larger than the NRA, we're the largest grassroots movement in gun violence prevention and one of the largest in the country.
I feel like that's the only good thing that ever came out of Facebook.
If you go to any local hearing on gun issues, you'll likely see Moms Demand Action.
We are mothers and others.
And others demanding action in their red t-shirts, fighting for background checks, red flag laws, safe storage, and other common sense reforms.
We have a 90% track record of stopping the NRA every year for the last 5 years.
Wow, I feel like you've done more to dismantle the NRA than even Wayne LaPierre has, and he has done a lot.
He has, but I take that as such a badge of honor.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a sec. I got another call coming through. Hold on. Hello?
Hi, Sam, can you talk?
No, I'm talking to Shannon Watts on the other line. She's made me feel so good.
Cool.
Can I call you back?
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You hang up.
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
No, you hang up.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, sorry.
Sure.
You take pains to say that your organization isn't anti-gun, it's anti-gun violence.
Yeah, we have so many gun owners who are part of our organization, and they support the policies we're fighting for, and they're part of our constituencies, for example, when we show up in state houses.
Okay, but why are politicians so afraid of the gun lobby?
Actually, we're at the point now where so many lawmakers are much more afraid of angry moms in red shirts than they are of gun lobbyists, who are writing checks.
So you're saying that the only thing that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good mom with a t-shirt?
That's exactly right. A caring American who wants to make change.
Thank you so much. It was so great to
Thank
talk to you. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
What? Is that hope? I want more.
Need a longer cable.
Mass shootings get mass attention, but most gun violence happens in homes and neighborhoods. Who's addressing that? I need to ask the locals. How about these native New Yorkers? Okay, guess not. Or maybe...
Me?
No.
Wait a second. What is this oddly placed TV doing here?
The city is funding a program now, and the people who are participating in it are called violence interrupters.
Violence interrupters? Tell me everything.
They also go to high crime areas, and they watch for trouble there. And then when it breaks out, they step in and stop it before things get violent.
Stopping violence before it starts? Yes, please, community-based grassroots solution. And that brings me to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
To meet the folks at Save Our Streets.
The framework that we use to do our work really looks at gun violence as a public health issue. So it spreads like a disease, and our goal is to disrupt the transmission of that disease.
And how does that work on a case-by-case basis?
One of the most important things that we do is we hire from the community. We really utilize those people and the relationships that they leverage between each other to help de-escalate issues of violence before gun violence is exchanged.
So this is a very long game, but it works, right?
Most definitely.
There are now violence interruption programs around the country, and there's plenty of data to show that they're effective.
We're our own neighborhood watch. We do the policing so the police don't have to.
Okay.
Violence interrupter Devontae Dudley says it's all about trust and credibility.
We walk around the community, check the temperature in the areas, just cordial. Just every time you see us outside, you're like, oh, what's up, S.O.S, y'all right? Y'all chilling? How you doing? And we find out that they have access to firearms. We definitely trying to get close to them because who knows what you're gonna do when there's no one around you to try to talk to you. We want to be that in for you so that we can have you not pick up that gun.
What you're doing is really having a conversation.
And sometimes that's all you need. We can even have a sit down Now y'all can both have a conversation, come to some type of agreement.
So you're like mediating conflict to go like, all right, what is the real problem here? Or like, how can you live in the same neighborhood and not want to kill each other every 5 seconds?
See, I think you work for us.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to support violence interrupters near you, check out cureviolence@cvg.org. Also, Moms Demand Action has a great activism app, and if you do stuff, you get little stars.
Well, folks, I think we learned a lot today. Big finish. If we all work together, we can defeat guns. Gonna take a lot of work, but it could be fun. We should also consider doing something about the filibuster. Anyway, I made the puppet sad. I stole their life essence. Yeah. Aw, thanks for watching. If you'd like to hear more from Full Frontal, hit subscribe and visit our page for more videos. Or if you'd like to be radicalized, leave YouTube on autoplay.